Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope your energy is flowing in harmony today. Stay with me, because I'll reveal your daily horoscope, the cosmic messages that influence your love, health, and abundance. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell, so you can stay aligned with your sign's energy every single day and face whatever the stars may bring. November 20th, 2025. Gemini. You have the possibility of finding a new job today, which is always good if you were without a stable job recently. If you have a stable job, then it is likely that new challenges will arise today. It will be a good day. You must take your work more seriously today. Do not let distractions stop you from what you must accomplish in your work. If you are in the study stage, this makes much more sense, since by spending time with your friends or enjoying your youth you are not going to leave aside your obligations. You must balance things. If you have only known someone for a short time, then it is time to speed up the relationship a little more. They are taking a lot of time before starting something serious. Work is going very well. You are in a good time to invest money. You should always try to do as much physical activity as possible. Remember that your health and also the well-being of your family depend on this. If you are the person who brings the money home, then you have to start keeping an eye on the expenses you are making. It is likely that you should consider buying slightly cheaper products for a while. Put together a savings plan today that will help you overcome difficult times in the future. You don't need to go back to studying at this time. You probably have this desire, which is very positive, but it is not yet the time to do it. You must work a little harder to face the process with ease. A very nice moment between you and your partner could happen in the afternoon. It is important that you enjoy more together. You must remain firm in your decisions. You are hesitating a lot when it comes to defending your position in front of others. You are leaving aside your presence as an important factor in a work team. Do not choose to do everything alone, regardless of how good you feel during the process of working by yourself. A possible fraud attempt can occur today, so be careful when you do banking transactions or someone approaches you on the street. You never know what real intentions people have. To form a couple you need two hearts willing to do so. The love they have for each other must always be the fundamental thing, and they must not lose that no matter how many conflicts they may have, especially if it is about raising their children, work or family. There are already very good reasons to put in order the things you have to do in your life. It is not necessary for everything to fall into disarray so that things have the attention they always require. Remember very well the lessons you received along the way, so don't fall. You are very skilled at conquering, and that can bring you a lot of luck on the path of love. But if you really can't conquer that person who has caught your attention, nothing happens, Gemini. It's just that not all of us are made for everyone in the world. Accept that you have shortcomings. Don't stop doing it, because it is what can really give you the necessary vision you need so that everything turns out much better. So really don't expect things to turn out well when you don't make an effort to improve your mistakes. If you do not find the real meaning of the things that are happening in your life, you will not be able to have a little more energy during the days you are living right now. You will have to make important decisions in your professional life. The same will happen for those who are studying. Don't be so patient with someone who doesn't intend to do you any good. You probably have to show that person that you have everything to win in life and that you can overcome their desire to hurt you on purpose. If you have a problem with any of the people in your family, then it's time to smooth things over. It is time to start thinking more seriously about the budding relationship you have with a new person who has entered your life. Do not let what you have built so far be diluted. You must always think that we do not have everything purchased, nor can you take everything for granted. In love you always have to make efforts. You are in an excellent moment to start letting out how you truly feel about something that has been happening to you for some time. Don't worry if today you shed a few tears about something that has been pressing on your chest. It is normal that sometimes we feel bad about things that we have not been able to see or control. Don't let life play tricks on you in this sense. You should always try to be well and be open with the people around you. Isolating yourself is one of the worst things you can do when you have a problem. A very beautiful moment with your partner will be something that will make you very happy today. since you could realize all the support that person has to give you when you go through a bad time. Cancer has nothing to fear today, that's why you need to see the possibility of trying new things on your path. If you can make the things you want really your final goal, then you have to start seeing what will help you make that a palpable reality, Cancer. Some problems in love can cause division in the couple, but these problems have something very particular, since they will be very easy to overcome for those who have found a good person to be with. It will be a good test for those who are committed. Don't doubt how hard you've worked to get to where you are today. You have a lot now that you can do to improve your life in every way, Crab. Never forgetting the lessons we learned from our ancestors helps us see that things always have important relevance to us. Always value that. Try to find a new way to solve a problem you have now. Remember that you have many things that can help you see everything much better. Memory is the language of love. Remember where we come from to understand where we are. So on days like today, when there are disagreements and some grudges, we must remember before acting. Love is made of memory, a memory that preserves only what is worth it. You wonder if it is valid to mix business with love. Whether or not you should approach that member of your team that you are attracted to. You don't know if that's going to affect the flow of work and the results you both need to deliver. You must lose that fear. Your union will result in the complete opposite. The work will be strengthened. Music can help you reconnect with your environment. You feel isolated, without a guide to find wills like yours, which allow you to trust others again and enjoy life. What you must do is accept that solution that they propose to you. Be part of the party, and meet people. You have been taught that to be a good boss is to be against the workers. That a good boss must dominate his team for the sake of productive goals. The stars believe that you must reveal yourself to that idea. And that you must be a leader, in reality, someone who is admired and who is therefore supported by his people. Companionship and affection are two fundamental ingredients in love, and you cannot falter in any of them. You need to give everything of yourself to make it a good relationship in the future, especially if it is something that has just started. It is an excellent time to love again. If you went through something disturbing some time ago and had fears about loving or appreciating someone again, you can forget about those fears. Those who have been in a relationship for a long time will have an excellent day with their loved one. Take advantage of this impulse to explore the passion between you and give yourself completely as people who love each other. It will be a very romantic evening if you do this. A very special person in your life will give you a compliment today. It could be a good way to start the day. Try to return the nice thing they said to you by also appreciating something good about that person. You are stopping working well, and all because of problems that you do not have to have on your mind at the moment. It is better that you start having other priorities in life. Focus on what you should do, and then you will be fine. You are involved in a problem of other people, something that does not correspond to you, and that you must let it be solved between them. It will not always be good for you to interfere in everything that happens around you. Remember that you should not always be the one who gives the solution to everything. You are not omnipotent. It is always important that we are able to see the things that we do well and where we are making mistakes, since we must never stop seeking to improve all our bad aspects, of which we surely have many of which we may not have even realized. You are well accompanied by someone who loves you very much. If you are without a stable partner at the moment, this may refer to your friends and family. Don't let past experiences make you give up on love. It is a very important part of life, and you don't want to miss how nice it is to build a relationship with another person, even in bad times. Starting a family is always worth it. You will have a great day at work. You will receive positive criticism and praise from your colleagues. Possible feelings of guilt will arise in you today thanks to an action that you carried out in the past and that brought bad consequences for others. Forget what happened, and if you need to ask for forgiveness from someone, do it without fear. Although that person will not forgive you right away, over time they will understand. It is already necessary for Geminis to be able to do a little more in terms of their work, since it is very important to constantly be learning new things. Sometimes the simplest things can really help you make everything better, so don't throw it away. When feelings get in the way of other parts of your life, it means that things are not going the way you really want, so you have to pay much more attention to what is turning out in your life and the way in which everything should really turn out. Do not throw away a job because you are only afraid of a bad result, so it is a very good time to be able to see everything that you are actually going to have ahead of you. Do not forget that the path often becomes a little difficult, but you always have much more to achieve. Medicinal plants can help us solve many parts of our life and our body, so don't be afraid to try it. It is not a good time to make commitments that you can easily break later. It is better that today you stay on one line and do not try to give your word with things that you might not be able to do later due to lack of time or courage. It is a good day to love, and you will notice it because you will receive a lot of attention from someone who has set his eyes on you very quickly. This is not someone who beats around the bush. He will be a person who is very clear in his intentions from the beginning, which will cause you a kind of charm. Do not let people who do not have a relationship of trust with you interfere in your life. It is likely that you have committed an infidelity regarding an intimate secret with someone. Stop doing this. Keep your secrets for the right people. It is very likely that you are facing a difficult situation in your life, but you are realizing that you have acquired very good strength to be able to go through everything bad that can happen to you without coming out with so many wounds from it. This means that you are entering a maturity that few manage to obtain completely. Being in this stage of plenitude not only has many benefits, but also entails some commitments that you must make, since you must help others to open up and believe in the possibility of always improving their lives. When you face the person next to you in the afternoon, you should remember how much you love them and everything they have done for you. If you have had an argument recently, you should probably tell them and show them all the gratitude you have for their support. Gemini has many things inside them. You need to learn to fight against what you do not believe in at this moment. Everything you can do to be better is laid out before you. You just need to listen a little more to the voice inside you that is helping you improve everything in your world. You are very good at saying certain things. You keep others quiet, but due to your great ability to communicate and work as a team, you will be able to achieve it without difficulties. But in the love part, you need to say much more what you think and what you feel. Work on it, Gemini. You don't have to be afraid of the good things that have come into your life. When you really want to achieve something good, you must be willing to receive new things, especially at work. It is time to innovate your ideas at work. You have to listen to your inner desires more carefully, Gemini. Many times you can do things that do not agree with what you feel. Take your time for it. If you are clear that things on the road will get a little complicated as time goes by, you have to look for solutions for it right now. Don't wait any longer. Many times the people who are next to us just need a little attention and understanding. It is not good for you to stop paying attention to those who have accompanied and supported you so much on your path. Remember that it is always a good time to listen to those you love most. Important changes begin to appear for those who have decided to make a more serious commitment to love. It is likely that you will see that things begin to go very well between both of you and that they are on an excellent path. Do not expect everything to happen automatically. Give a push to these good times that are coming. Good advice always comes in handy, especially from people who know what they are talking about. Today, practice listening more to those wise people you have in your life. They could help you a lot in various situations. You have to make an important decision in love, since it is likely that a person that you really like does not feel the same way about you, but there is someone else in your life who has all his attention on you and you have not wanted to give him entry into your heart. Think carefully about what you want. It is not necessary that you fall into erratic behavior just because some of your friends are doing it. It is not fair to the people who love you. If you are in a moment of weakness of character and want to try things that you should not, think first about the consequences that this will have for your family and for your future work. A mistake you made in the past will come back to haunt you today, so there's a good chance you'll have to apologize again for it or pay back something you owe. Mistakes made at another time in your life could cost you during the day. If you have gone over them and forgotten everything about the matter, it could be a hard blow to remember again. Do not stay pending on this situation. Find happiness again on the path you are currently traveling. A friend requires your assistance. Don't always appear busy and make yourself available for a conversation, even if it is through messages. The partner is being cold, but the reason could be much more than you think. Don't abandon him. Let him know that you are there to listen to him and support him in what he needs. You enjoy a good economic situation, so today don't be afraid to spend a little money on something for yourself, a gift for a loved one, or to buy something new for your home. I recommend that you invest money in a small, but profitable business. If you are going through a bit of a bad time right now, you just have to make everything better, but not by magic. It will never happen like that, and you know it. You have a lot to say to others, so don't let everything go over your head. You have to focus more. Romance is great for singles right now. If you can't figure out the things that are happening, you're not going to be very happy when things don't turn out the way you really want. So start having a little more fun, Gemini. There are already too many things going on in your life for you to start worrying about what is not really working out. Don't wait for things to get bad to let everything get a little more complicated. The things that have really happened in your life can push you to see everything in a better way. Don't see the brilliance in what is truly opaque, Gemini. You have to decide well. Do not let a person who has recently entered your life begin to manage you and decide everything for you. You must set a limit on this, otherwise later it will be very difficult to control and will begin to bother you. You have the opportunity to talk to a person who could give you a good opportunity to emerge, but you are likely to get a little nervous before the meeting. Do not let this happen to you and speak clearly about the plans you have. If you are in the study stage, then you should pay more attention to what you are doing. It is likely that you will have some doubts today. If you must study twice as much, do it without thinking twice. It is important that you trust your loved one much more. You cannot not tell them your problems or the things you dream of in life. Make them feel part of your personal projects. Do not start comparing your work with that of other people. Although this is often positive, it also has a danger, since you must remember that we all have times of progress and also setbacks in our lives. It is not good that we are always looking to the side, subtracting value from what we are achieving. A very good time for conquest. If you are in this company of getting someone's attention, then you should know that you have a good chance of success, but you must apply yourself very well. It is likely that the person you have in mind is very distrustful of taking on a new relationship in their life. Bend your hand to destiny and reverse this situation in your favor. It is always good to help those who have supported us in life. If you must give back to someone today, do it without thinking twice. Look for new opportunities now, Gemini. You have to think about the things that are coming for your life and all the financial obligations you have, and you must start generating greater income. But opportunities seem scarce now. Look for new things today. It is time to make important decisions regarding love. You need to see the possibility of making some changes within the relationship or within what you are having at the moment with the person you love. Perhaps something a little more stable is best for both of you. You don't have to do things you consider risky in your job just to keep it. If they force you to do something you don't want to do, that's very bad. Look somewhere else. If you are thinking about doing business with people who you know are a bit risky, it is better to leave the matter at that. You don't want to have problems that hurt you. You may be thinking a lot about something that will help you look at life from another angle, so don't feel bad. You can start to be happier when you see the good. Your lucky numbers are 14, 21, 33, 36, 24, 47. Gemini compatibilities. Sexual energy level, moderate to high. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, the sudden interest you feel towards a new activity. Today's dangerous trend in your Gemini sign, a feeling of emotional insecurity, the fear of being deceived. What should I avoid? Lack of self-confidence. Today's color is orange. The rebellious spirit that characterizes you is beginning to come out and wants to take over your life and what you need to do to achieve your goals. It is important that you follow the voice of conscience in this matter and take the options that your intuition tells you. It will be a successful period if you do so. You are failing to see certain situations that are happening in your life. which has led you to not find a solution to things that may be taking their toll on you. You have covered your eyes from the truth. Do not wait for life to suddenly show you what is going to happen. Try to see things well for yourself before they affect you. If you have children, you should be careful with what they are doing and the customs they may be acquiring from other people. It will not be a good thing for them. Have a conversation today. You begin to have doubts about the person you have recently met. It could be that you are right. Use your intuition and follow your heart in this matter. You could be surprised at what you are going to find out if you do. In life, we will always face new challenges, so it is important that if today someone offers you a new job that involves more hours of work and that you have to prepare in a better way to take it, you accept what is offered. Remember that only taking risks and taking leaps of faith do not provide the possibility of crossing that great river that will lead us to certain success. Do not let fear invade you when faced with an experience that is not familiar to you, but that you must live because that is how it should be at this moment. It is always good that we experience in life, and today you will have the opportunity to do so. An event that occurred some time ago could be affecting you. Do not let this happen. Start today by leaving the past aside. The headaches you have experienced recently may be due to stress and work overload. Try to calm down and take a pain reliever when it happens. It will also be good to have a balanced diet and exercise. Good day to share with friends. A dinner or an outing will be an excellent panorama to strengthen friendship. Drink more water a day. It will make you feel good. A trip to the forest can be a good experience alone, with friends or family. A bad day always has a solution. If you feel exhausted in some way or think you are a little lost in life, it is time to start analyzing the steps that have led you to this situation. Don't always doubt the word of strangers. You might even begin to fear the things that are happening right now. But if you can't see that reality is sometimes a little more complicated, then you won't be able to get through a good period ahead. If the relationship you are having at the moment is not helping you see things in a better way, you will not be able to realize the good things that are being prepared for you at this moment. Never forget, Gemini, that you should not strive for the bad. There are good reasons to put at your service what is really working at the moment. Do not forget that you always have to remember that effort is something very positive. If you start to forget that, then invent new ways to remember what you have forgotten. You can now achieve that iron health that you wanted, so it is a very good time to do those things that you were not doing because you did not feel well. This is not the time to be confused about love. You must begin to weigh the good things that the person next to you has, but also the bad things that they have. Since you have to make a decision soon regarding the destiny of this relationship, it is fair for the other person to be receiving the treatment that you have been giving them for some time now. The path you are on is full of obstacles that, thanks to your great ability to see them from before, you will be able to easily overcome, but don't trust yourself. There is still a long way to go and many more stones that you could trip over if you don't pay attention to them. Don't let a person who is alone at this moment continue like this. This is someone old who has done a lot for you. Give them your help. You need to lend them a hand. It is not a good time to make heavy expenses or large investments that lower your savings. Since you must save money for a bad time in this part, it is very close, so you should always try to have something to be able to weather what you cannot avoid. You do not manage the world economy. It is not something that depends on you. You have every intention of making a somewhat excessive purchase today, but it will not be good, since it is likely that you will have to be much more aware of your expenses for the day. Do not let your partner engage in these irresponsible practices either. They must remain united in the home economy. They both work for it. If you have children, teach them today the value of saving and always saving to get what they really want to have. It will be a great lesson for their future. Gemini knows very well that he has acted well and that, if other people have a problem with him, it is only because he has the tendency to say everything he thinks, but that is not really a bad thing. That is why, Gemini, today you have to be able to start being much better and listen to others. It will be an excellent day in love, since this day could come an important decision about your independence, both financial and housing. There are plans for those who are in a relationship to start a life together. That is very good, since both will begin a great adventure. Don't miss any opportunity today. You have a lot you can fight for right now. You need all the help you can get right now. You have many things that can help you now see life in a better way. Do not think that there is nothing for you now, so move forward now towards the good. If you want to be with many tasks at the same time, it is only because you know you can do them. Don't be left with all the obligations when you don't have time for them. Tip of the day: you no longer have to worry about the things that don't work out. Gemini, never forget the good things you can achieve when you're really in a better mood. And that was your horoscope for today. If this message resonated with you, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss your free daily guidance from the universe. May the stars light your path. See you in the next reading.